I thought that was self-explanatory when it
Yeah.
comes to YouTube and growing a YouTube channel. I get so many questions about how do I grow my channel? And then I say, okay, let me go look at your channel. But there's like just a couple videos there. I'm like, you have to upload videos now. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. But if you're brand new here, my name is Monty Weaver, and I help you navigate through digital, tech, and social media. Now, I've got a good treat for you in this video. I sat down with a good buddy of mine over Zoom, and we talked about getting started on YouTube. Now, I love when I get an opportunity to teach and train, especially when it comes to YouTube, because I have seen how tremendous this platform has been in just 7 months time frame. I've been able to grow this channel from 126 to over 11,000 subscribers. And that's all thanks to you all for hitting that red subscribe button and turning on those notification bells. Now let's not waste any more time. We're gonna cut to the training that I did with my buddy Chris Giles, Black Tie Media. I'll link to all his information below if you definitely wanna follow him to learn how you can improve your overall social media presence. And I want you guys to take some notes, and I'll see you at the end of the interview.
Hope you guys are doing great. Tonight, I wanted to do something super duper special. I got a good friend of mine, Monty Weaver. We go way back way back. I can't even count how many years back. We're talking YouTube tonight. He's the YouTube expert. Like, he's got the answers for you. Yeah, a few stats. We're just going to throw it in. At the beginning of this year, he had 126 subscribers and has well surpassed 10,000 in the past 7 months. Generated over $10,000 in revenue between Google AdSense, affiliate recommendations. I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited. Tell us where you're from down in the comments, but I just want to throw it to Monty. What's going on? How you doing today, man?
I'm good, brother. How you doing, man?
Good, man. So
You know,
excited for this.
Yeah, I'm ready for this. Every time I get to teach, man, I'm excited. We were talking right before we went live, like it's like you bursting at the seams to do this stuff sometimes. So I'm excited to share some knowledge tonight. So looking forward all you guys that are watching, and even the replay watchers, definitely leave some comments after you get done watching this.
Yeah, for sure, guys. Hey, make sure, again, that you like and share this. We're talking, again, everything YouTube. If you got any questions, go ahead and start dropping them in the comments as we go along. We'll try to get to some of those. Um, we may have time at the end to do some a couple live YouTube reviews. So if you got your YouTube links, drop them in the comments. We may try to squeeze that in here. But yeah, let's get started. Like, what made you even get started on YouTube? Like,
Man, YouTube is one of the platforms that one, it seems intimidating when you first look at it as a content creator, but it's one of those platforms you also know that you really can leverage because you have this massive audience out there and there's nobody stopping you from putting up content. So in the end of 2019, I was just kind of looking at my digital strategy, we're always just trying to figure out what we can improve on business wise. And I was stuck on the fact that I was creating all this content that we're supposed to create, but it pretty much died after you put it up there. You put it up on Facebook, 3 days later, people forget about you. You put it on Instagram, a couple of days later, people forget about you. So I was like, man, and what really struck me was I did this whole entire series about Facebook Messenger bots and how you could use automation with Facebook Messenger. And I did this 30-day series, like went live every single day. And someone had asked me about it a couple months down the road, and I couldn't refer them back anywhere. Like nobody was going to scroll all the way through my Facebook timeline to find those videos. I wouldn't even do it.
you know,
So that's when I just was like, if I would have just put this on YouTube, it would have just been there. And I could have just said, hey, just go to my channel and it's all there. So that was the catalyst to migrate over to the YouTube platform for this year.
That's I mean, that's so true. So many people forget about that. Like, cause and look, I'm guilty of it. I talk social media all the time, so I'm on Facebook, Instagram, telling everybody. But yeah, it doesn't go anywhere. Like, it's there forever. How important? Do you think only a certain type of person should be on YouTube, or do you think like it's good for any business?
Man, I think it's good for any business. It's straight awareness. It's the easiest way to get awareness, and that's what we're all striving to get on social media platforms. businesses and inspiration and everything. We're going to YouTube in some form or fashion anyway. And if you can put the information there, then it gives you a better chance to get this awareness. My best video, we won't get into all the stat stuff yet, but my best video has like over 160,000 views of something that I talked about 4 years ago on Facebook and Periscope. So the information wasn't new. Like there's people that over the last few months have had channels grow because they made a video about how to cut hair. You didn't have to be a barber. You didn't have to be a stylist. Nobody knew who you were from anybody else on the platform, but everybody did want to know how to cut hair. So anybody was going to be the expert at that point. So it doesn't matter which business, what you do, what you have to say. It's a free platform. You can put it up there because there's an audience for literally everything. And I found that out even more so over the last week.
Yo, that's amazing. Like, so one of the crazy things is because we try to, I always try not to push is this fast? Like, you just jump in and get it fast. And so, like, how long have you actually been on YouTube, and like, what was the growth like?
So I like many of us created the Gmail account. I had the one I'm using now that's associated with my YouTube channel for 4 years.
Okay.
So I never really focused on growing YouTube. I would just put up videos here and there about just stuff that I like, business stuff, but there was no rhythm to it. There was no pattern, nothing to make people want to subscribe to my channel. It's not like I was giving them something new every single week. So when I did focus on it was actually January of this year. And it went from the 126 to now over 11,000 subscribers in that short amount of time period. A lot of that has to do with timing. A lot of that has to do with so many people just being on the platform. But the majority of it has to do with just creating videos for what people are looking for. Hands down, if you can create videos for what people are looking for, it will help grow your channel. Now, the growth is, like you said, like that ain't gonna happen for everybody. It's there. I had everything working together, but I also studied YouTube. So, I hope some of us actually buy courses of other people that, teach some of these things to speed up the learning curve. But I bought courses on YouTube to learn it. And like, so it wasn't me just, let me put up videos, let me edit videos and put it out there. No, like I studied the platform. How does this work? And then I made that leap to like just focus in on actually growing the channel. Like it wasn't just create a video, put it up because it was something that I wanted to create. And that's what I've been sharing with people is you have to give people answers and not hold back on, oh my gosh, they're not gonna pay me for what I really want to sell them because I'm going to give them all the answers. Well, they will pay you more if you give them everything because you build your credibility so much faster when you give them all the answers. I can't tell you, when I go through the comment section, it's actually nice to read the good comments from people around the world saying, oh my gosh, this video helped me so much. I'm subscribing because we're now live streaming for our church. We're doing this outside. Like, it's crazy, some of the comments, because you create a video of something I talked about 4 years ago, and I just put it on YouTube, and all of a sudden there it has the traction that I thought it was going to get a long time ago.
Yo, that's amazing. Hey guys, again, drop your questions in the comments if you have anything. Again, we're talking everything YouTube. Drop your YouTube links. We might take a look at a couple pages and get Monty to give you his expert opinion on that. What I was thinking about, because I've watched a bunch of your videos on your lives here, and it's always baffles me, like the type of content that's actually on there. Like, what's one of the craziest like niches or genres that you've like been like, they got that many views? Like,
bro. So I'm working with a lady. She found my YouTube channel as a result of her trying to sell quilts. Now, I'm in Virginia and she's in Washington State. She was trying to figure out a solution to sell quilts because they couldn't go out the house and sell these quilts at this quilt show. So I'm not familiar with that industry at all. And so when she goes and finds my channel, she ends up scheduling a strategy session with me, and we start talking about her quilts. And then I go on YouTube to figure out, how can I help her best sell these quilts online? And there's like how to sew this pattern, how to do this pattern. So I'm learning quilting, and I'm looking at, it's not the most popular industry, but hundreds of thousands of views. I have one lady that I'm talking to. She does caregiving. So she takes care of elderly people, and how if they don't have kids that can raise them, her services take care of the elderly. And she has a video now that has like 12,000 views in like 2 months about just caregiving tips for elderly. So there are audiences for everything out there. And it's just a matter of like typing into the search and seeing like the popular videos for that industry and seeing what populates. And rice, how to cook rice. I dare you all. I dare you all, when you leave here, look up, do a search for how to cook rice and look how many of millions of people have watched a video on how to cook rice. Dare you.
Bro.
Put it in the
First
chat.
First of all, rice though, look, it's funny to me. Like, I'm half Thai. I actually follow a dude on TikTok that like that's his whole joint. He's making fun of people cooking rice because he's Asian. He's like, all right, that was funny. So, yo, I can't get that out of my rice, man. Like, so in this, what is it for you personally? What's your greatest joy out of like YouTube? Is it, and not even necessarily joy, like your benefit? Is it more to grow your business, or is like YouTube becoming your business now? Like,
yeah, kind of both. Like the thing that all of us that are in business is we have to put our information out there so we can grow that awareness, like I was talking about. And on certain platforms, you just have to be there all the time, so regularly at the same date, the same time. You have to upload 3 times a day. Like, it's a lot of work, especially if you're the only person doing it. And if you're the only person doing it, then you spend more time doing that than your actual business. But you still got to do it. So it's like, okay, there's just no way that you can keep up with every. I'm not even on IG just because it's just too much work. I'm not even on LinkedIn. It's just too much work. So when I focused on YouTube, I was like, okay, I don't have to go live every single day. I can create content and on a schedule that works best for me, and I can upload it when it works best for me. And like I could create 8 to 12-minute videos. Like, that's it. Like on Facebook Live, in order to maximize some of these platforms, they don't even send out your notification until 12 minutes into your live stream. Yeah. So it's like, how can I condense time and still get the results that I'm looking for? So I use it for that benefit. And then for the business, like YouTube is its own little business right now. So I'm like, okay, so to create more videos, I do have an incentive to create more videos, specifically because I want to create videos on YouTube to get more benefit from sponsors and partnerships and revenues and all that kind of good stuff. So there's a dual purpose for me doing YouTube now, but like that monetization piece wasn't something in my equation for 2020. Once I saw the channel growth and once I saw, okay, yeah, these people actually do get paid for creating YouTube videos, then you're like, okay, that's that another stream of revenue that everybody in the business world talks about, that I'm definitely going to continue doing.
Hey, that's amazing. So like, I know for me personally, when I jumped in, and again, I jumped in because of following you. So let's get it right. Like, I don't have a lot of followers now. Like, I literally started doing lives, and I was like, hold on, he's doing on. Let me jump on too. Like, let me see what he's doing. Like, let me follow his lead. Like, what? I think a lot of people don't even know that there's besides like just putting out videos for your business, like how like what are some ways that you even make money on YouTube?
And there is so many ways to make money, no matter how big or small your audience is. The number one way is affiliate. If you have any type of thing you can recommend, now I'm not in my studio, I'm at the house, so I don't have anything behind me to show you. But like, if you have, like, I'll use yours, the success on the back of the wall. Hello, my name, or hello, I am working till you have, don't have to introduce yourself. Like, where can I get that? Like, where can I buy that at? People are trying to figure this stuff out. And so if you have a link, an affiliate link to the store, Amazon's always a good place to start. People will buy that product. Software, I think of software and especially technology right now. Like, people want to know what type of camera are you using, what type of microphone are you using. Well, okay, there's a link below the video. Click on that link and it takes you to an affiliate where you can buy it and earn commissions that way. Yeah. One video I did, I talked about a software that just allows you to stream pre-recorded videos. So that video, look, that's what YouTube is. You just tell people what you know. Wow. Yeah. Like, so I told them about the software that streams pre-recorded videos. You upload the video pick a date, pick a time you want the video to play, and
Yeah.
let it play. Now, I talked about this software like 4 years ago already, Chris. So this ain't new information, right?
Yo, this is crazy.
It's just new to YouTube.
Yeah.
But that software, they have an affiliate program. So they pay like 30-40% or whatever it is when
Yeah.
somebody signs up. Like every single day, I look in my email and it says commission, commission, commission. So that one program has been paying me four figures for like the last 3-4 months now. And all because I did a YouTube video on the platform. And so affiliate's a good way to make money. Your own courses, I won't even stay on that one too long. You're like your own courses, your own programs, pretty self-explanatory. Anybody that does like coaching and consultations, I've gotten random people see my videos, been able to build that know, like, and trust factor because of the videos, because I gave them all the information, and they'll book a strategy session with me, and they're not cheap.
Yeah.
So you get random people that pay for your time because they saw your YouTube video. I mean, there's so many partnerships. I'm thinking of companies have sent me stuff. They saw my video. Hey, we want to send you a product. Can you review it? You keep the product. We just want to basically tap into your audience because we like your videos. We like the quality of your videos, things like that. So there's so many ways. Podcast interviews, you're able to get in front of audiences you never would have gotten in front of before because you turned on a video camera. So you don't need a ton of people to get these types of deals. Like when I did that first video that really took off for me, I probably had like 600 subscribers, if that, because that was back in March when I was first getting started on YouTube. So
Dude, that's so crazy. That's so crazy. Hold on, let's got to see. We got a couple questions.
yeah, let's do some questions, man.
Let's see. First questions: Are you streaming on YouTube and Facebook right now? What platform are you using for this broadcast? Currently, we're just on Facebook Live. And I personally, I'm assuming that Monty will too. Will repurpose this video.
Oh yeah,
It'll be on
it will be.
YouTube.
It will be a YouTube video.
It will be on YouTube soon. Here it is. Should you delete videos that have low to no views after they've been up for years?
Oh, that's a great question because that's what I actually did. So every video that was on my channel in 2020, I deleted them fresh, just because they were kind of all over the place. So you didn't know when you clicked on that video what you were getting. I put it that way. So I deleted everything. And I started with no videos at the beginning of this year. So if your video doesn't get traction, definitely feel free to delete those because what's going to happen is YouTube is not going to promote those videos anyway, unless like some type of viral trend just happens and the title of your video happens to work in that trend. Someone had sent me a message about a video they had up 3 years ago and it had 35,000 views on it, which is cool.
Yeah.
But if you looked at all the rest of his videos, they had like 2 views, no views, 1 view, 3 views. So I was like, yeah, you must have hit a trend somewhere to get that growth. But if you looked at his subscriber count, there was like 5-6 subscribers. It was super low. It was less than 10.
Gotcha.
So I was like, yeah, you might as well start from scratch. You're not hurting anything.
Totally. Can you update videos that you previously posted? For example, if you want to add affiliate links or hashtags or keywords, etc.
Absolutely. Go into your YouTube Creator Studio. There's an edit button. You can edit everything: title, thumbnail, hashtags, description. Like sometimes I might change a website URL, so I'll go in there and update that. So if somebody watches my video 6 months down the road, I want to make sure that's updated. When I updated my Amazon affiliate store, I went through all my videos and added that into my Amazon affiliate, or added my Amazon affiliate store into all my videos. So you can definitely edit everything.
Nice. All right, so this one's actually a really good one because we have a lot of people that aren't on YouTube currently. As a beginner, is there any specific equipment?
A phone. A phone with a good camera. I live by this principle that I teach: bootstrapping your way to success, which simply is using what you have first and maximizing it before you go get all this stuff. And when I was talking about at the beginning, that I love that question because that's what I meant at the very beginning, where YouTube can seem intimidating because people think that you need equipment to pull off these high production value videos, and that high production value videos are the only ones that win. That's not true. Like if you create answers to questions that people are looking for, we will sit there and watch your videos. It doesn't have to be the best quality visually, but we do want to hear you. So making sure that you're not outside in the wind and the rain, we do want to hear you.
That's
But
funny.
starting with your cell phone, and then going up from there, buying a nice 1080p webcam, buying a microphone. I know Yeti is the popular microphone.
Mm,
There's so many. They're pick one. They're
yeah.
like, so many people get stuck
So
on
much.
like the specifics. Like pick one and or go to my YouTube channel and check out the one I reviewed. That's a great one too. Even though I messed up on the review and they still paid me, but that's a different story. Um, but yeah, equipment, cameras, microphones, and lighting. Of course, if you're near a window, natural sunlight is always the best. Or you can invest in ring lights or panel lights. I'm using 2 panel lights for this specific room right now. So we do want to see you. We do want to hear you. So those are the 2 main things for sure.
Nice. But the important thing I heard you say was get started.
Yeah, yeah, you got to upload a video. Like at the end of the day, well, what's funny about that, Chris? Like I thought that was self-explanatory when it
Yeah.
comes to YouTube and growing a YouTube channel. I get so many questions about how do I grow my channel, and then I say, okay, let me go look at your channel. But there's like just a couple videos there. I'm like, you have to upload videos now. You don't have to upload as many on other social media platforms, but you do got to at least upload one a week, like consistently one a week. I say 2 if you're getting started on YouTube, just to get that ball rolling for you. But some people just think it's just going to grow. Like one video is just going to take off, and
Just
that's
go
just
flow.
not how any of these social media platforms. You do
Yeah.
have to upload some content. That way we can find you.
Yeah. It was something I heard you say earlier when you were talking about when somebody asked the question about getting rid of old videos. How important is it to, like, how narrow does your niche have to be, I guess, to be successful, or to, like, how narrow should you keep it?
So I go by this theory, especially as a small YouTube creator. You really have to go like real narrow first on YouTube and then go out wide. And the reason I say that is because you can look at YouTube analytics and YouTube data and YouTube search volume, how many people are looking for a specific phrase. So because no one knows who we are on YouTube, like if you're in the chat and you don't have like 100 people that's going to jump on anything you ever do at one time, let me know. Like I don't even have 20 people that'll jump on a Facebook live at any like I am not famous at all. So if you in search though on YouTube, you can be famous because you can go down one simple lane and put up like 5, 10 videos on like the same exact narrow topic. And once people find you on that narrow topic, then you can go wide. So I'm one of the ladies. She's in one of my classes, and she does teaching,
Hmm.
and she focused primarily on elementary. But we're going a little bit deeper and going to kindergarten.
Okay.
So if you type in how to educate and how to teach kindergartners, we're going right there and dominating that space on YouTube. She can teach second grade, third grade, fourth grade. But what happens is if somebody's going to look for kindergarten and they see 5, 6, 7, 8 videos and your face is attached to every single video, you look like the kindergarten teacher expert. So I like to start on that strategy, and then you can expand your base once you get that audience growing. The thing is, you have to get the traction first, and that's the best way to get it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's so good. One of the questions goes back to, so you were saying that one of your videos blew up, but it was like 4 years old. But then you kind of said that to
Well, I
delete
start
old videos.
well, so I talked about it 4 years ago.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I never uploaded the video on YouTube.
Got you. Okay.
I didn't upload the video on YouTube until this year.
Got you.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Got it.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, you like that's that putting up content all over the place, and you realize, hey, and people keep asking you the same question. Well, I talked about it, but yeah, try to scroll back 4 years in my social media and find that video. It ain't happening. But yeah,
Got
I talked about it 4 years, but like, so all my videos on the channel
you.
are
Yeah.
uploaded this year.
Got you. Okay. So hopefully that clears up that question. Man, you just dropped so many nuggets on me. I'm trying to like get back straight. Um, so again, so of course I come from the social media background, so I'm pushing everybody to the Instagrams and to all that for the. And then I like what you're saying though, is because YouTube is there forever and it's searchable.
Hmm.
What is one of the keys again when you're first doing a video? What would you think one of the top things to concentrate on after? So we've recorded something.
Hmm.
What should be the next step? Like we broke through, we put it on the iPhone. Now what do we think about?
I'm gonna take you back one because the recording part, that's the easy part. The what you need to focus on for YouTube is
Mm-hmm.
creating searchable content in the research phase.
Got you.
So I go through before I create the video.
Mm-hmm.
I tell people YouTube is a platform. Don't get creative on YouTube. Outside of your thumbnail, don't try to be creative on YouTube. Don't give people what they need. Give people what they want. That is the game of YouTube. I don't necessarily like to teach like the basics of live streaming. Like I want to go into you need to position yourself here in this third quadrant or position yourself in this third quadrant to put words on. Like I want to get into that deeper stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But if you've never done a live stream before, you don't even know to look for that type of stuff. So you have to give people what they want in your industry. So I'll go through and I'll search for the most popular phrases that are going on. So, and if there is traction behind a popular video, and if that person does videos like I want to create on my channel, that is the entire basis for my channel.
Got you.
I'm looking for what's already winning before I even create a video. I'm going to trends.google.com because if you go there, it's a free site, it's Google owned. They tell you what are trending topics right now.
Got it.
A perfect example, if anybody is in the basketball or sports arena,
Mm-hmm.
you need to create a video right now on the NBA boycotting the games. You need to create a video on Major League Baseball players boycotting right now because that's real time. It's trending right now, and everybody is looking for it. Why are they boycott? Why like that is the video to create right now if you have anything related to sports in your genre of what you do. Once you create that video and you upload that video, I walk away
Okay.
outside of answering comments on it because I don't like to scoreboard watch the videos
Mm-hmm.
because they're going to take their own time to grow. They're going to take their own time to get the following and the traction. But yeah, I think I'm glad you made that comment because so many people want to record the video and then what's the next step? But like the recording the video is really the last step, the last piece of it. You know, you can edit them and make them pretty, all that stuff. If your videos don't get found, like all of that other stuff is so wasted. Like, right now, because of the YouTube revenue, I outsource my video editing now,
Mm-hmm.
but I would have never gone and got a video editor just to make these pretty videos that never get watched. So the first thing is just, you want to create videos that are searchable, that people will stumble upon and just hit it and just hit it and just upload and upload and upload.
That's so good. Kind of back to one of the questions when they were talking about where we're streaming now.
Hmm.
How do you feel about? I mean, because we still do a lot of live Facebook live streams.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the streaming to both at the same time? Do you prefer Facebook, like when going live? Do you prefer one over the other, or?
Um, I apologize for my Facebook audience. So my Facebook audience is loyal. I made the joke the other day because there's like 4 of them on there. Like I got the most loyal 4 Facebook Live audience members in the world. Like when I get on there, oh, I'm in teacher mode. Like I tell people, if you catch me live, that is the time to ask questions. Otherwise, you're going to a paid calendar. So they are on there and they are consistent. But here's the problem with Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot get the notifications working like they're supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just a Facebook thing. Like sometimes you're on Facebook Live and the chats and that's not showing up. Sometimes you're on Facebook and those notifications aren't going out. Oh, I didn't even know you were live today, Monty. Like I get it all the time. Like I missed it. I got to watch the replay. YouTube, on the other hand, the very first time I went on YouTube, I think I had like 12 people show up live. And I was like, okay, cool. The next time I went on YouTube, I had like made $56 from super chats. I was like, oops, game over. So I already had the discussion with my wife. I'm like, hey, I need to figure out a day that I need a live stream, but YouTube is the platform I need to do it on because not only is my content going to sit up there forever now, but now I get paid to teach it. hold on. Facebook, you losing because you had an opportunity to pay content creators,
Yeah.
which now they got this stars thing coming out. Now, don't get me wrong, I love my Facebook audience and I'll still stream to both of them.
Yeah.
Priority though, I'm paying way more attention to my YouTube audience though, because that content's going to live forever. So I need to cater to that audience. And people donate. Like once you get to the thresholds, like people donate. People I don't know will donate to the stream. And that's pretty cool because now you can reinvest that money back into your channel and continue to grow that channel. And plus they let you stream at like 1080p out the gate. So it's like
That's
it's
a whole nother look. That's a whole
yeah.
nother. See, we tech nerds. I'm gonna try not to
Yeah.
bring that on y'all today. Like
Yeah.
that's exactly how I feel. Uh, so with the so I try not to always get caught up in the numbers, but you were saying that there's certain thresholds number
Hmm.
wise on YouTube. On YouTube,
Hmm.
what are those? You know, off the top of your head, or
Yeah, 1,000 subscribers. So that's the key number. So that's what you're going for. That's why you don't waste too much time making pretty videos. You
gotcha.
in your videos, you say, "Hey, I need you guys to subscribe to the channel, because you need 1,000 subscribers, and then 4,000 watch hours, which is my basis for giving it away. My giving it away strategy. If you got content and you're gonna teach somebody how to do something, show them everything. Don't leave nothing out because your goal is to get to that threshold as soon as possible. These
Mm,
people don't know you anyway. And if you build an audience like my audience my audience, I pretty much have a good idea is not able to purchase my high-end products and services.
mm-hmm.
Okay, so if I give them the information, though, they're still loyal to me because I'm giving them what they want. And they're helping me anyway because they're watching my video and the ad plays, and then I make that Google AdSense revenue. So I can still not feel like, okay, I'm just giving everything away and I'm not getting nothing in return. Well,
Yeah,
no, like if I make a good video and tens of thousands of people watch it, I'm still going to make money from the video. The live streaming thing has paid nice. Like I didn't think I'd make $1,000 like just uploading a 20-minute video. I
right.
mean, I the info the Chris, the information on that video is the same information I charge for. The
Yeah,
exact same thing. So
yeah.
like if I gave it away and made 1,000, okay, 20 minutes, and then I'm charging, I'm also making money on it. I'm cool either way. So
Oh man, you got me getting hyped, man. You got me getting hyped. About to jump out the chair. One word you said. I just want to break it down just for anybody that doesn't know. Can you tell them what Google AdSense is?
yeah, so Google AdSense in the short version is basically the area of monetization.
Okay.
So if you ever want to run Google ads or YouTube ads, you pay them to do that. And if you
Hmm.
want to receive that income back, then you set up your Google AdSense account, and
Okay.
that's where Google pays you back in return.
Got you. And so when you were talking about the numbers before, like that's when you can start
Mhm.
getting paid for that. Is based on
That's
those
when you start
numbers.
getting paid.
Perfect. Perfect.
Because yeah, Google had so all those ads you guys see before a video, and then you can actually determine how many ads you want in your video once you get monetized, is what they call it. So if you want less ads in your video, you can deselect ads to play if you want to. So I don't deselect the ads. I want you to watch all my ads as long as possible. But that's just another revenue source that you can put back into your business. The more people watch your ads, and that's why it's a win-win for content creators because you don't feel like, I just can't stress the fact enough. Like, give it away. Just whatever the answer is, just tell people what the answer is. Don't try to hide the secret sauce. Like, if I have people buy the exact same thing I talked about in the YouTube videos, like it was the exact same thing they paid for, and they're happy with the purchase because you gave them so much value up
Hmm.
front. And those Google AdSense allow you to put it right back, and then you can pay somebody to give you those cool thumbnail pictures because I'm not a designer.
Yep.
You pay someone to edit videos for you. Like editing takes too much time. So,
True.
uh,
True. True. Uh, man, that's fun. I gotta ask. This is a personal question I want to know because we were
I'll
laughing
give
about
you a
it.
personal answer.
Look, so I don't even know if half people know. I got YouTube Premium, so I don't watch commercials. So on YouTube, because that's how
Oh
much
my
I
God.
watch. That's how much I watch YouTube. It's not, I don't want to see commercials. Do you get a piece of that?
Nah, I don't think we do. I'm going to have to look that one up though. I don't think
Okay.
so. I'm gonna block
So
you, Chris.
hey, look, now you're right. You're gonna make me feel bad
Block
now.
you
I'm like,
first try.
man.
But what's funny is though that means there's more people on that YouTube platform. You staying on there and they happy with it. So all right, here I got you. So even though you don't pay me directly because
Mhm.
you never bought a course from me in my description,
Mhm.
you might still get something from my affiliate if I put that link in the description below, and I would make a commission there.
Yeah,
And
that's
so
so
the thing
funny.
I love about this is I'm not trying. Like I'm not pushing the fact that oh my gosh, 'cause you know how on Facebook, like my business owners, you get on Facebook and you trying to sell a product, like you got to sell it like today. Like you
Yeah,
need that money today. Like
yeah,
on YouTube, I got people like buy stuff like every single day, and even the days they don't buy anything, they're still signing up for like my freemium offer. So there's this constant flow of traffic coming through that you're not working for so hard, and that's I love all the other platforms. They all do well for what they do. It just didn't work for me.
hmm
And I'm more that person that I need to show you like screen shares. And so like I can't really do that on IG. I can flip my phone around, but that's just not it's not feasible a lot of times. Facebook audience, we're busy. They're trying to they're watching you on their phone, and like right now, I tell people the practical stuff. Like at 6, 7, 8, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, like
yeah,
you're dealing with so many other people going live. You're dealing with so many other posts. You're dealing with families and dinner and sporting events and so much stuff is going on. So you're competing for time.
yeah,
Or on YouTube, hey, you can find me whatever time you want. Like the information is going to be there at 2 o'clock in the morning if that works best for you. So,
yeah.
it just works better for certain people, even if our viewers have premium memberships to use.
My bad. I shouldn't have said that out loud. All right. Don't buy premium, guys. It's horrible. It's horrible. Let them get their ad. Watch the commercials. It's
Yeah,
great.
look all the way through.
Let's see. So a couple more questions in the chat. This one's a little bit long. So
Okay.
I want to do an interview of two young women who started their own production companies. Will you recommend a good way to create this YouTube video? Should I interview them over Zoom and post the recording, or do you recommend looking into like a live streaming service?
So keep it simple. Keep it simple. Unless you're trying to get that production value and or your channel's already big, keep it simple. I would do the exact same way I'm going to do this one.
Mm-hmm.
So this is our Zoom interview right now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to record a beginning segment. And I'm going to say something along the lines of, hey guys, in this video, you're going to watch an interview where I was able to join a Facebook group and drop some nuggets on how to grow your YouTube channel. Hope you guys stay tuned, watch the video, let me know what you think in the comments below. And then I'm going to cut to this interview, and then I'm going to come off the interview once we're done and say, hey guys, thanks for watching the interview. Make sure you get subscribed to the channel. Leave me a comment about the favorite part of the video, and I'll see you in the next video. And that's what I would do. I would keep it that simple because you're letting your YouTube audience know that they're about to watch something else. So it doesn't just throw them off like we went straight into this interview and you don't really have any context about what's about to happen. So that's how I would structure that. So don't go buy any fancy platforms, use Zoom. Oh, when you see this video, like there's not going to be special effects and all that kind of like that stuff doesn't matter when you're trying to grow the channel. I want it searchable. I want people to click on it. And if I can catch them in that first 5 seconds, that's long enough for me, especially for YouTube, because you want the views.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I mean, like with that, like I'm laughing because he did that. Like I literally just watched a video on his channel before going live on his channel, and he did that in
How
another
long did you
interview.
watch that video? How long did you watch that video?
I watched the whole video.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I watched the
The
whole.
average watch time on that video is only 8 minutes.
Really?
So yeah, so if you look at the analytics, like some people think you have to get people to watch your entire video.
Mm-hmm.
You obviously want them to watch as long as possible,
Yeah.
but the average watch time on that 35-minute video was 8 minutes. I'm
Wow.
happy with that.
Yeah. Dang, that's crazy to think about, man.
Yep.
Let's see. We got another one. Do you have a video on how to set up affiliate links? Also, I'm sure you mentioned it, but can you post? Can you post your YouTube channel? You guys should in the. Let me look real quick and make sure I actually did it right. Oh yeah, if you guys look in the actual description of the live, I put all his links in there. So if you want to find him anywhere on the internet, it's all there. You can't go missing now. It's there. So YouTube, everything, his website, his courses, right in there. You got the first part of that question was, do you have
Yeah, the
video
affiliate
about?
links. Yeah, I did an interview with my buddy George when we talked about affiliates. So
Mm,
all the programs are like different. So the signups are different and the processes are different. Um, some of the terms of service are different. So I don't have any, tutorials on that specifically. But Amazon is the place to start. I tell people like if they're because Amazon allows you to you recommend one product, but somebody puts three or four in their basket, you get commissions on all of that as well. Um, I recommend people look at the stuff they're already using and go directly to the manufacturer website. So if you're using a particular email platform, particular e-commerce platform, just scroll to the bottom, look for the word that says affiliates, and just sign up through their registration process. So anything that you're currently using, just go to the manufacturer websites and click below. I think grocery stores start to have some of it now. It's like everybody has
yeah,
affiliate. Walmart has it, so Target has it.
that's crazy. So I need to look up more affiliate stuff. Got it.
Yeah, look up affiliate stuff.
Got it. Got it. What was I gonna ask you? Make sure I got all the questions out of here. Do Zoom. Yep, and affiliate links. So I don't even think I asked you what was like. Did you have like one video that like blew you up, or like was there just or just
Oh,
your constant content?
nah, it was the live streaming for churches video for sure.
Mm,
100%. I had about 40 videos up already
yeah,
that they didn't get a lot of traction. Talking about some of the digital strategies for real estate professionals.
gotcha.
And at the time, so this was part of that timing, I was already working on a live streaming course, how to live stream, because I had done it so many. Matter of fact, that's going to be my next YouTube video. It was about how to create courses for live stream.
Gotcha.
Anyway, so like that's what I tell people. Like on YouTube, just create stuff like you already do all the time. That's all you're doing. So I created that course, or I was in the middle of creating the course, and that's when everything started to go into shutdown mode. And I knew trends. I knew that churches specifically were going to get shut down. And when they get shut down, they're going to lose that money. And then they need to figure out how to connect to their audience. Like, and there was going to be so many people that did not know how to do it because they didn't embrace video and live streaming. So when I made the video, I was hitting timing because there was going to be people forced to learn it, and I was hitting trend at the same time because there were so many people looking it up.
Gotcha.
So that video took off, and all my subscribers like took off. And then when you get a video like that, you double down on it. So my double down video was, how do you live stream pre-recorded videos? Because now the churches can't get together and the choirs can't sing together. But if you can pre-record this
Mm,
and then live stream it, it would make it easier for the people, the techie people of the church.
yeah.
So that video got way less viewers, which is like 60,000 views,
Yeah.
but it paid way more in affiliate commission.
Mm,
So when I knew like live streaming was like the thing,
yeah.
just like the haircut thing, like anybody could did a video on live streaming. You could have talked about how to live stream on Zoom. You could have talked about how to do an interview on Zoom. Like, so your first couple videos, if you think your industry's too small, you can look to see popular things that you can talk about. You don't have to be the expert.
Mm,
Nobody knows who you are.
mhm.
Like, my YouTube audience is not my Facebook audience. Like, I have no idea who those 126 random people are. I have no idea who these 11,000 people are. I know a couple of them because they've kind of left comments and stuff like that. But to me, they are all complete strangers. So I'm just talking to the world. Hey, this is what I know. This is what I'm going to put up there. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. More people like it. Channel is growing. Um, so yeah, that's how that kind of works.
Man, that's so good. I just wanted to point out, like I always tell you guys on the social media front, the whole point of it is the company wants you to keep eyes on their platform, and that's
Yeah.
literally what he's talking about. Like you're making content, so the more people is the better part that I'm actually getting from listening to this though is YouTube actually pays you for it.
Yeah.
Everybody,
Look, Chris, how long we been talking? It's been 45 minutes so
47,
far.
yeah.
47 minutes so far. We could talk another 2-3 hours and somebody might leave because they got something to do and then they come back and watch the rest of this. Guess who's gonna get a paycheck at the end of the video? Me. Because like you're still on the platform watching. And guess what's gonna happen? Commercials are gonna run for everybody except for Chris. So that's just more monetization. So the more you get someone to watch the videos, the easier it is to get to that 4,000 watch hour.
Mm,
So I'm not telling you to go out and create these long videos. You just want to, if your 20-minute video gives everything that person is looking for,
yeah,
that could be the one video that catapults your channel.
got you. Is there such thing as two? Because I heard you say at least one a week, two
Hmm.
if you can. Is there
Hmm.
such thing as too much?
Nope, you won't do too much. I have not run across one person that's done too much because you can't
Got you.
keep up. That's the problem we all do. That we all struggle with it. We all know we want to post 7 times a week on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter. Like, do we do it? No. So in our heads, we can say, okay, I'm gonna post 5 videos a week. I guarantee you won't do it.
Oh
Not
man.
not not 5 YouTube videos. So you can go back into your archives and upload. Nah, sit down, record a video for your YouTube audience. Hey, YouTube, my name is. This is what I do. In this video, this is what you're gonna learn. Nobody, none of us, unless you have a team behind you, you're gonna start here. I did the same thing. Like I was posting like 3, 4 videos a week. You know how many videos I post now? I'd be happy if I get one out a week right now. Just because all the good videos
Yeah.
have led to business growth for me, which is a good thing. So now I'm doing the things I really want to do is focus on my business and not focus on social media. So now I can do one video a week. I I have done like one Facebook live in like the last 2 months. Like I used to be consistent on it. You
Yeah.
guys have seen some of my videos on Facebook. I'd be on there for like 3 hours talking and teaching on Facebook.
Yeah. I'm like,
I
dang.
I done dropped the whole course on a
Yeah.
Facebook Live and then sold people the same course. Like
Wow.
I always tell people the course is just the structure. Like if you come in on Facebook Live, you're just not getting the structure. You buy the course, you're getting structure behind it. But I it's the same information. Like, but now I can just do less time. So if I could take those 3 hours and now put the 3 hours on YouTube, or just take it down and put 3 minutes on YouTube, I get the same effect right now because
Mm,
YouTube starts to put your videos in front of the people that are watching it.
yeah.
So I already know the question, I already know the answer to this, Chris. But every time I upload a new video, it shows up in your YouTube feed, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Somewhere it's showing up, like, or one of my old videos is showing up in your feed somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah. So
On
true.
Facebook, it don't happen. Like it's the same 15, 20 people that always see your content.
Yep.
Chris, I'm going into teacher mode. Those same 15, 20 people is not my audience. I
Yeah.
don't need my aunt and my cousin and my brother and my sister and my friend to see my offer or what it is that I'm doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
The reason I use social media is for business, like 100%.
Yep.
So I need new people to see my content, and Facebook does not show my content to new people unless I force its hand to do so. I go and I add new friends, I go and delete old friends. Like
Hmm.
that's just how the platforms work. So that's studying the platform of how YouTube work. That's where all this comes in. It's like I know if I can put up really good content,
Yeah.
no matter if somebody else did it before or not, then people are going to find it. I go to YouTube to learn how to change a bulb on my car, like the light bulb. Like somebody
It's a
took the
search engine,
time.
right? Like,
It's a search engine. Like I needed an answer. He had an answer. She had an answer. I don't know if they're a mechanic in real life or not. They could be just like me. They just knew how to do it and I
yeah.
didn't. So I watched their video. They made a couple pennies off me watching their videos and I was happy. I subscribed to their channel because next time I need to change the light bulb in the other car,
You
guess
know.
who I'm going to first? Them.
Yeah. That's man. Oh man, there's so many nuggets. I definitely want to give you time because I saw a couple people drop their YouTube links. I don't know if you
Okay,
got
yeah,
them.
yeah, yeah. Let's do a couple. Yeah. So I got one
Switch
pulled up
over.
over here.
All right. So I got you on full screen. You can take it whenever.
Okay. All right. So let me do screen share. It says host disabled, participant screen sharing.
Oh, did I? No, don't do that.
And the first one I'm gonna pull up is Travel Essence. It's the first one I got.
My bad. Hold on. Boom. You try that.
Get some of these channels.
All right. We'll let you take it now.
All right, screen share. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. So I got Travel Essence up here. So I'm looking at this first video. It says, so I didn't get the chance to see the thumbnail because I clicked straight on the link. But it says what to bring on a flight during COVID-19. Now, I almost love the title. Here's what I would change. YouTube is a search engine. So you want to think about what are people actually typing in the search. So if I start to type in what to bring on this is taking too long in my opinion, flight, that's 6 words before I even get to what the video was about. So I would structure this a little bit differently. Flying, I would make the video still be about what to bring on a flight, but I would do flying during COVID. That would be the title of my video, because in 3 words, look how many potential videos I could create. That means there's a lot of search volume right here. A lot of search volume with all the keywords that you want to use. So I would still do the video on what to bring, but I would put it at the end of your search. And you see, when YouTube auto suggests titles for you, they're giving you the answer. Like it, as I was typing, it said what to bring at the end of it. I would 100% rechange the way your title is listed, because everything in YouTube is search engine based, 100%. All right, let me pull up another one here real quick. I got beauty at LMD. Let me do screen share real quick. Number one thing for you, thumbnails. Thumbnail. You have to change that thumbnail. Title as well. I like the how to do triangle goddess. That seems like it might do pretty good in search. But the thumbnail, definitely have to change the thumbnail. Make those eye-catching thumbnails. Look at similar. If you type your title into YouTube right now, I want you to look at all the top performing videos and look at their pictures. And how would you rank your picture against those pictures? The letter B icon, got to change that over. Got to change that to something that's not the letter B. It's just that branding. Chris, I think you probably talked about it a million times in here before, but that branding piece, the visual aesthetic piece of it, you definitely want that to be something that just looks professional, looks like something that you would click on. Let's see, I'm gonna click on another one here. What we got here? Getting into character. Oh, I love the color. I gotta show it. Love this stuff. I love this stuff. I love the branded color. There's a theme behind it right now. The thumbnail banner, awesome. Getting into character. Let's see. Same thing here would be titles. Take a look at your titles. Let me see if I can find one here. Like hair is a good way to start. So I know there's a bunch of videos around hair and wigs. Let's see. Now I do like this newest one you put up, wigs, how it all got started. But again, it's straight searchable titles. So if I do wigs, I would create videos based around this. So again, that concept of not creating what we want, but what people not what we want to create, but what people are looking for, what they want. So wigs for beginners, wigs from Wish, wigs with bangs, like wigs for kids. Like I would start here. So if I did wigs for beginners, then I could add on that next section, how it all got started. We'll put that on the back end, how it all got started, something like that. So like for early Sunday, just Monday morning motivation. Now, Monday morning motivation might be something that we type in, or morning motivation. Now, some of these titles, you're going to compete with like some heavy hitters in the space. So I really try to stay away from that. So if I do morning motivation, like all these top channels have like millions of subscribers already. You wouldn't even show up anywhere in this category. So I would definitely play off the keywords in your space, the wigs, the hair, and I would start to type it in the search and see what auto populates and create videos around that. And that goes back to that one question you asked. That before even creating a video, that's what I'm doing, is the research phase. What is coming up in search? What are people looking for? And then let me give them what they're looking for.
Man, yeah, I just felt like that was a water hose of YouTube college. Like I feel like I just went to university. We only been on here for like 20 minutes. Like,
Oh,
Yeah.
we got more time. Let's
Go.
go.
Yeah. He's like, oh, I do 3 hours on the regular. Like I'm.
I bro, when I no lie, like when I did the YouTube, like I'm so authentic and raw with it sometimes. Like I told people, I said, look, if you catch me live and I go and teach them, I'm gonna teach you the whole thing. And I sat there and told people on the Facebook Live, I'm telling you everything in the course. And this
Yeah.
is why I have no problem giving all my content, my secrets away, because people will still want access. That's what different subject altogether. But what they're paying for when they buy courses is they're paying for access to you.
Mm-hmm.
So it's my I get to decide how much information I want to give away.
Yeah.
So we'll go back and forth with this. You're getting value from this, right, Chris?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. So now if you have a question once we leave here, I get to determine how I respond to that.
Mm.
So on most platforms, it's a DM. Most people go back and forth in the DM. That ain't my thing.
Yeah.
Like, because I waste too much time in there. Like there's too much back and forth before some type of transaction is made. So I can't afford to do that.
Yeah.
So the options I give to people are, okay, you have a question. I'm going to create another YouTube video about it,
Mm-hmm.
because not that gives me value, that gives you value, that gives other people value. It's worth my time to do that versus going back and forth in the DM. Or you pay for a course where the information is probably already there.
Yeah.
And if it isn't there, I'm going to put it in there before you pay for the course. So that's the value for me on YouTube is I'll give you everything. Like there is no, you can go to YouTube. I told this before. You can go to YouTube right now and say, how do I grow my channel on YouTube? And you're gonna find a whole bunch of people that gonna tell you the exact same thing I'm gonna tell you. Like it's no secret.
Yeah.
So why am I gonna try to make it like this secret thing to do? Like I guarantee if you go to somebody's video, they're gonna tell you titles, thumbnails, search engine. Like that's but what people need help with is the fact that when you think you're doing it right or you don't have nobody showing you, okay, no, that's not quite what you do.
Mm-hmm.
That's the problem where a lot of people fall and they're not able to do it on YouTube because the questions that I get are all the same questions.
Mm-hmm.
It's, I want to show you this, ladies, real quick. I'm going to show you this, ladies, real quick. Um, Jacksonville Best Caregivers. I shout her out all the time. And the reason I do is because when I was growing my channel, she came through, like she wanted to learn how I was doing. Okay, I'll put together some type of structured course to do it. And she came through and she started learning. And this is the caregiver I was telling you about.
Mm-hmm.
So that title, it was Travel Essence. I want to show you, she focuses on caregiving. So her page is right here, Jacksonville's Best Caregivers. And if I go and look at her video, that same title is basically this,
Mm-hmm.
just without the word caregiver. Like what Travel Essence wanted her video to be, she uploaded this video on May 29th. It has 12,000 views, almost 11,000 views. It's the same video. Because she could put that same context of what to bring in here. 11,000 views on that video. So it was all title.
Oh man, how important is the YouTube banner? Because I saw like one of them didn't, and you were talking about
Yeah, I think the YouTube banner is important, not as important. But if somebody wants to reach out, especially for those brand deals, they're going to look at that. So the more you utilize all the features of YouTube, the better. Every so often I'll go to it. If I like the channel, I'll kind of go there and just look, and it's like quick representation. We all do it in our minds, no matter how fast we do it. You drive past the store and you're like, oh, the awning is dirty, I'm not going in there. Like you make these decisions so fast. So that's the same thing with the like thumbnail itself. If you click on it and it just ain't nothing there or it just doesn't look right, you're going to go away. And it's one of the simplest things you can fix because there's so many free platforms that allow you to create these images and these graphics at the exact dimension. Like they're free. Just take a template, take out the words, put in your words, and then upload. It doesn't have to be a graphic design created thing, but Canva, Design Bowl, they're free platforms. Another one I like is Place It. That's probably one of my favorite ones. And they're all the images you need are already there. The thumbnail resolution size, they're already there. They're already created. That's how I do all my thumbnails. It's like it's the same picture and it's the same font, it's the same text, and I just take one out and take another little picture and say, put the words beside it, call it a day. Like I'm not spending a whole bunch of time. I just want it clean and I want it to stand out, so
Yep.
people can click on it.
That's so good. I mean, like you said, the simplicity of it. Like everybody's watching on YouTube. Like you saw this, the graphic, everything that's being used behind us, the tags with our things in it. Like that's all Canva. I pay $12 a month.
Oh,
Took
you
me.
look, you pay. I don't pay for that one.
Hey man, I only paid because I was looking for some pictures one time and they didn't. Oh man, that's super super funny. Man, you got any like closing thoughts for? I mean, you already gave so much. Like I don't even know what else you could tell the people. Like,
Yeah, if you start, if you want to grow, if you have no audience, you know, no audience, little audience, and when I say no little, I mean if you're struggling to get people to leave comments on your page, to respond to you, nobody wants to sign up, join your opportunity, like all that stuff. YouTube is a great platform to just provide value and teach and grow an audience that way.
mm-hmm,
I have grown an audience so much faster over there of people that want what I have to offer than I have on any other social media platform, hands down.
yeah,
So, it's just like any other platform. You just have to learn it and you have to execute on it. So, if you're committed to sitting in front of a camera, or there's ways not to sit in front of a camera, still make money, you just upload videos. Hence, y'all see this countdown timer Chris uses? Yes. Thank you, Chris.
yep,
That
all day.
that I wasn't even in the video, but every time somebody goes and they want, because countdown timers are trending right now. Everybody wants one for their video.
Yep.
So what do, Monty? You create a countdown timer, or you get someone to create the countdown timer and say, hey, I literally had a lady, she's like, do you have a 10-minute countdown timer with music on it? Monty will have a 10-minute countdown timer with music on it.
Yep.
Hey, yo, who can create this? And then I'm going to put it on my channel, because every time somebody does a search on it, that's additional views, that's additional revenue, that's additional subscribers. So it's just a matter of just uploading videos, and if you really want to play YouTube, it is a long-term game.
Yep.
There's no mistake about it. But you have to upload consistently. You have to not scoreboard watch it. You just have to upload. And the more rules to the game you know about YouTube, the faster you'll get to where you're looking to get to. It does provide a lot of opportunities. We talked about different ways to monetize your channel, and get those people that reach out to you from literally all over the world. I have more of my audience on YouTube is outside of the US than they are inside of the US. I think I'm like a 55% outside of the US, 45% inside the US, which is crazy. So you build these audiences that you didn't even know you had, because you were on a platform that's global. Now these other platforms are global, but they're not global. My digital tech people, you know what I mean, because otherwise you got to go and find subscribers, and unless someone puts it in front of your face, you would never find them. But if you're searching for something, it don't really matter who it is that gives you the answer. I have talked from people from all walks of life. RV ladies have reached out to me. Like I tell people, I know what group are we in? We in the Elevate Black Business group, but I'm gonna say this real quick. The majority of the people that have paid strategy sessions with me as a result of my YouTube channel don't look nothing like me, Chris.
Yeah.
Nothing like me. But guess what? I gave them what they wanted.
Yeah.
They said, okay, I'm going to give you what you want. I'm going to pay this to get an hour of your time.
Yeah.
I don't care what you look like. Those are the people that are winning on these platforms right now. You give people what they want.
Yep.
If you guys go look at your next favorite YouTube channel that you go and watch, and I guarantee the reason you're watching that channel is because they're giving you what they want. When they stop giving you what you want, then you will unsubscribe or you'll stop watching.
Yeah, value, value, value. Like I literally preach that all the time because everybody's like, "Oh, how do I sell more?" And I'm like, "Give more value." And they're
Value,
like,
yeah.
"What?" I'm like, yeah.
You know what? Chris. We got a couple minutes. Let's go down that rabbit hole real quick
Hey, let's go.
because I remember that thought process. Like,
Yeah,
oh my gosh, I got to give it away. Like, I got to give it away. But I tell people, just give it away strategically. Like, when you give it away, there's ways to give it away and still get something in return. There's ways to give it away and get an email address. You can get a review, a Google review. You can give a testimonial. I tell people record everything. Like, hey, you gave the information away or whatever. Hey, how did you like it? Can you give me a review? Because you take all that free stuff and then you can put that on a website and it said you got I literally screenshotted all the people on my YouTube channel that liked my live stream for churches video. I have over 160 some little screenshots. You know what those are? Testimonials. So now when I want to charge X amount of dollars to go set up someone's live stream or they have a question about live streaming, they're going to pay for the time because I have 160 some testimonials that say, thank you, thank you, thank you. This helped us. This was tremendous. We taught our whole team how to do this. My church is using this. I couldn't have done this without you. God bless you. Like, I have 160 some testimonials from uploading a 20-minute video. Chris, there is no way that I cannot go and demand what I want because I got proof at that point. So I gave it away. In return, people left comments. That's all I wanted. There are so many ways. When you do that next interview show, let me know because yeah, I want to be on that one. I want to be a contributor
Hey, you
for
looking
that
right?
show. I want to be a contributor for that because I know what it feels like for those people that are like, oh my gosh, I got to give it away. If you got physical products, it's a little bit different. The strategy is a little bit different. But if you got digital products, have it, take
Yeah.
it. But
Oh
this is
man.
what I want in return.
Yeah. But that's what I mean, dude. That's what I was telling. Even with the physical, like, all right, so there's a lot of fashion, there's a lot of
Mm-hmm.
cosmetic stuff like that. And I'm like, look, okay, maybe you're not giving away the makeup. Do
Mm-hmm.
videos about the makeup. How do you do this?
How do you
Like,
do
I'm not
it?
into makeup, but how do you do this thing? Boom. Hey, guess what? The product that I sell does this thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And even if you don't have the product yet, you still in the development phase. You refer somebody else's product and get the affiliate commission.
Bro.
Yo, Amazon Live. Amazon Live. Y'all go check out Amazon Live. That's a different video too.
That's like
Untapped
that's
market
a
right
whole
now.
nother thing.
Untapped market right now.
Yeah, be like, if you're not following Monty, follow Monty because I'm literally following him to the bank. That's like where we're like he's going to the bank. I'm following him, so anywhere he goes,
Look, I'm getting YouTube comments on my video. What's going on over here? My phone going off over here. Got to respond to my YouTube comments.
yeah, that's
Somebody just
hilarious.
watched something.
Oh, bro, yeah. I mean, I appreciate it.
Oh, no problem, man. I love it.
Like,
I love teaching this stuff, man. I love teaching this stuff because it's something that we all can do. I got an email from a guy. He reached out to me. He's like, "Hey, I got my kids. He teaches kids financial literacy. And he's like,
oh,
"Hey,
okay,
I want them to start doing a YouTube channel. Create a YouTube channel for their group. It's like I want to have them start to follow you on creating it. So it's like there's no age. I had a lady today, Chris. She said, I'm 69 years old and I'm trying to learn this thing. Thank you so much. I've had a guy that was 80 years old leave a comment on my video. Like, I'm trying, like, it don't, like the age range on YouTube. Oh, I never knew my audience was that wide. I always thought my audience was here because those are the only people that responded. I put it on a different platform. My audience is this wide. It's like this tall. Like, it is incredible. Some of the longer lasting effects. The same thing I talked about. How many people we got on here now? Like 9, 10 people.
yeah,
I guarantee on YouTube I'll have way more than this. They didn't look. They didn't get the opportunity to watch it live.
yep,
They didn't get the opportunity to comment. They didn't get the opportunity to leave a question.
yep,
They didn't even know. They didn't get the heads up. They probably would have joined if they just knew.
yeah,
But there's going to be so many more people that watch this video today, tomorrow, next week. It's going to live in this Facebook group as a replay.
yeah,
How many people are really going to see it? It's the practical side of these social media platforms. And that's just the way I think.
yeah.
It might not be the right way, but like I'm trying to figure out how can I maximize because I only got 24 hours in a day.
Oh, bro,
And there's no way I can use all of them for like business and social, like, and just and like enjoy life. So I'll take this and I'll repurpose it and we'll put it on YouTube, and then we'll come back tomorrow and, next day and just see, okay, how many replay viewers watched it over here versus how many replay watched it over here, and how much revenue did I get for teaching people about YouTube over here. Like, it's a game of strategy. It's just a game of like common sense. It's,
Oh man.
you know, I'm gonna take this. I can repurpose this all day long.
Hey man, look. That's why look, I'm like, yo, I appreciate it. Like you gave me so much content. Like this is the longest live I've had to do because like because you pack so much in, bro. Like, yo, everybody. I hope y'all got a lot of value out of you guys. Thanks for appreciate you guys for just asking questions and being in. Everything, everywhere that you can, everywhere that he gave me that you can find him is in the description of this. So you can see his YouTube channel to watch his videos. You can check out his courses. He's got a new YouTube for beginners course. I think it's on there.
Yeah,
Right?
YouTube. Yeah, I'm gonna do a MasterClass here in a couple of weeks.
Gotcha.
So we'll do like a 3-hour boot camp. So anybody that wants to go through this more detailed, it allows me to kind of use. I love using real time examples,
Yeah.
people's channels, and deep diving and having that deeper conversation. So we'll do that in a couple of weeks, and then also full on course for people that want the actual coaching. We're in there. Video layout and then actual coaching where it's I like to keep those groups small though, so I can help people out. Our homework this week is titling your videos, so I have them like creating titles for their videos. Don't create videos, I have them create titles. So yeah, I got some YouTube content out there too, and then Facebook. If you want to scroll through my Facebook, I promise you the content is there. I don't know where, but if you scroll down long enough, you will find some YouTube content out there.
Oh man, bro. Again, I appreciate it. Like we can do this anytime. Like, thanks.
Hey, no problem.
Hey, thanks. Hey, you guys have a good night. Again, check them out everywhere. Make sure to follow Elevate Black Businesses on Instagram so we can shout out some businesses. Yo, keep doing what you're doing. Keep pushing forward. Hey, y'all have a good night. We'll catch you later.
Now, if you got some value from that video, let me know by hitting the like button and leaving me a comment. What was your favorite part about that interview? I love it when I get an opportunity to share and to teach and really give people information that's practical that you can go out and start to implement immediately. So I want you guys to take that information that you learned from this video and start to execute on it. And in the meantime, start creating more videos, start uploading them, and I'll see you on the next video.